Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dark Red Gaming Club. We are back for more Sonic Frontiers The Final Horizon. And we have another video commentary because this episode ended up being another big disaster just like episode 3. I will explain the errors that happened in this thing that caused the entire video to go on a complete backfire, because honestly, I was really hoping for this episode to be a redemption after episode 3. But it ended up being just much as worse as episode 3, so yeah, just expect episode 5 to be the final redemption I have, because we're returning to Amy, Knuckles, and Tails afterwards. We play as Sonic, and then final episode, which now that I just realized, it maybe just be part 8. Or if not, then it's just gonna be something else. So the video is just me just going through the 2 trials. I was left with Sonic here, which mean that I had to do the Wolf trial and the Ninja trial, if I remember how it was called. It was not that hard. I just climbed the tower, so you can watch the entire video. You can just turn off the entire volume so you don't have to hear my commentary about it. It was just me just going crazy in each one. Afterwards there will be some things that came from the issue. The first issue I had was the fact that the game had Tails, Knuckles, and Amy sprites look absolutely atrocious. Each one were almost a mirror version of each one, and honestly they looked like they were some sort of dark supersonic or something. And obviously that was not a good game design. It was obviously a mistake. Apparently what happened is that I needed to separate the mod for each of their sprites, because it was affecting them like non-stop. And I could almost not find a way to fix it from the mod I had, so I had to always find a new one in order to help. The other issue came to my audio being absolutely bad. And if you think that it was bad because I was sounding too quiet, it is the opposite of what happened in episode 3. Episode 3 was mostly me just sounding so quiet that the microphone was not recording the fact that I was, of course, talking. This one is recording that of course acknowledging that I'm talking, but it sounds so glitchy. It was like I was glitching the whole microphone, even though that was not supposed to happen. If people have an answer as to why that happened, please leave it in the comments, but just know that I already fixed that issue. So in order for that, I did this video commentary just to fix these issues that of course it's a thing that I don't want, but I mean, what choice do I have? Do I want a good people to just listen to me just sounding so glitch? Like the game was just glitching itself? That was just straight up bad. And I chose the bad time to do this recording. It wasn't like terrible. I mean, I managed to bypass a lot of things. Okay, so the video is just me climbing this tower. This tower was not even hard because I had the whole thing on easy mode. Don't judge me. I think this tower is just so unforgiving. I was not even willing to stay here for so long. I was not going to do that same thing I did with the snake trial, which the snake trial was the only time I was ever going to do that little blooper I had. Honestly, I should make a short out of it. It was really funny. It was really funny in my opinion. So we reached here. I talked about how everything looks so fantastic. The lighting and everything was really good, even the sprite of Sonic. And afterwards I went to talk to the Coco, which apparently something weird happened. You will see it soon, but everything just looked very nice. I was just keep talking and talking and talking until I just realized I need to continue the game. So I pressed that and we start a cutscene. So I guess you just realized there's no like a shading that it turns everything like a bit of a brown. Instead, everything just looks like it was taken the same place. This is when we finally see the Asian's true colors, which of course it was blue, just like Chaos. And afterwards, it was it was this trial, which again, not hard compared to Snake Trial, which is one of the worst. This trial was honestly not that hard, even though I got hit one time. That was because I forgot how fast these dogs were moving, and it was honestly unfair. But I got used to it, and I actually hit a lot of them. Of course, they move fast, because the whole point of this one is you have to tag one at a time. But apparently the game seems to have enjoyed me just hitting every single one of them, even though I was not supposed to do it. It just shows how broken the game is, but it's just in a fun way. Honestly, I could say Frontiers is still one of my favorite Sonic games, even though PO6 is still my favorite. I actually talked about this during the video, which is really far, when I was talking about that Chaos X returned from some sort of break he was in or something. Not of course, the break he had for PO6. No, it's just like some sort of vacation or something. But it's not the focal point of this one. Just know that maybe afterwards he will release the patch for the Silver released, and I will of course cover that after the Frontiers Final Horizon series. So that I defeated Trial. We went back to the cutscene, which was really confirming to me that this whole thing was cause of the mod or was cause of the codes that allow me to do this, and of course bypass the whole Asian thing, which honestly, don't hate it, looks cool. I just wonder why no one on YouTube ever showed this thing, because honestly, this is not supposed to happen. So if the person who created the mod, or it was something else, just did this, please someone tell me in the comments just exactly what happened. Afterwards, the characters begin to speak. I was just interacting with them, just like I was doing doing in everything wrong with, like I was CinemaSins everything, and just continue bypass that. I of course used the spin dash for this one. Of course, I had to activate the map. Honestly, I think the map in this game is just stupid. It's not fun at all to just get this map, because this map in Final Horizon is just so unfair. It's just really that bad. I was marking that that one over there was just too broken, because the timer would start during the cutscene. So it was not a pleasant thing, to be honest. I fell a spin dash there, and I did it again, and I managed to get a high distance. Like, I was so high, dude. I had still zero ideas how I managed to do that. But yeah, this is possibly a little bit thanks to the tracker physics, which was honestly really good. I really recommend a lot of the mods I had in the description, because most of them, outside of some particular ones, were very helpful. None of them felt really bad or anything. You just have to be careful which one you use, because honestly there's some mods here that will cause the game to crash, or potentially they don't activate during the game. This is mostly due to the fact that there's some mods that don't just collaborate with others. Like for example, you may have the boys animation, which is the doing new animations for the game, which they look cool. I recommend that more than the Sonic model edit, which I had right now. I recommend mostly the boys animation. They are all so good, but unfortunately I could not combine both of them with this Sonic, and when I tried, it would just pick one of them, which that confirms me that they were not meant to be together. After other mods I had was of course the tracker physics, which is 100% recommended for you to activate that. Well, get that if you have a PC and a strong monitor. Seriously, if you don't have it, you cannot use the game here. Of all other stuff in this game, another mod is for the HD of the models. Honestly, I only recommend separating the ones for Sonic and other characters like Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. If you didn't get it, wait, I just realized something. Was Sonic? Wait, did Sonic T-pose during a grinding rail? Oh, well, that's another oops. Just shows how bad this video was. I did not even notice that during recording. I just right now just noticed it. Oh my god, dude, I really should be just preparing myself for doing videos before doing these type of things, because then I have to do this stupid commentary again, which again I don't want to do, but only it happens because these are a disaster. These are like Sonic 06 but worse, dude. Yes, I said much worse, because there will be something here that will particularly like rage me, dude. But you know what? I managed to reach the tower no problem. I forgot I had to quick side loop this one because it was honestly pretty stupid. It was honestly pretty stupid, and the game doesn't show you that you have to do that. Yeah, the balloon makes this whole entire trial easy. There's just no point of it. And for some reason, that thing is honestly just filling the quick side loop so fast. Like, it was insane. Afterwards, I just spraying everything. It was just skipping a lot of chunks of the whole trial towers, because I was not gonna suffer like 3 hours of just doing this. If you're playing this on easy, you're saving yourself from absolute pain, because these things are hard as heck. Seriously. Afterwards, I reached the final one. I was really happy. I was stunned. Afterwards, I knew the fact that it was going to be the same thing with the cutscene, and we are playing it again to show that nothing changes from the last one. It was just simply the same. Also, there was no subtitles, and this was when Sonic realized that there was a fourth Titan, which, no surprise there, after all. We did see one in the visions, of course. Of course, there is a little question of how this specific agent was able to manifest here in the form of his own Coco, because he was on the Titan when he sealed the end. So I still have zero ideas how he managed to still get out of that and of course appear here. At least from a game perspective and a bit of a story perspective, it makes sense, because there were 4 Titans. Even if the end was controlling one of them, it was meant to fight him. Of course, in this game we destroy every Titan, and they were not that hard. After this, it was the Master King Coco challenge, which will be in the next videos, and maybe part I don't know which part, because it will depend if I extend a gameplay or something like that. It's just, I don't know. This is a disaster, man. I hate this video commentary because it just shows how bad everything went for me. Oh, I also mentioned how I love that Sonic fighting pose. I defeated this thing so easily under 9 minutes. It was just ridiculously easy. Seriously, just parry and just win. That is it. You really had to do nothing in this one. Afterwards, I defeated this Titan. Titan, what's wrong with me? This Asian, and then we got a bit of a control over the cyber corruption that Sonic had. Afterwards, we had to Tails, Amy, and Knuckles, and oh boy, I'll be ready to talk about that one. Yeah, I actually now forgot there's no audio for this one. Obviously, Sonic and everyone here is so quiet. Well, quiet for me, because I still have not added the Chronos OST I plan on using. I had the actual idea to make this entire one different from the episode 3, but not doing anything different. This is just a bigger disaster, and it's gonna show, and it's just gonna show it. Okay, here's Sonic finally in control of his cyber corruption. We got subtitles back. Of course, Sage keeps flickering over her blue state. Honestly, I still have no idea if it ever explain what is wrong with Sage. I know maybe it's like something about the cyber corruption in her, but honestly I still don't know. Afterwards, Sonic stops for a moment to look and waits for his friends to get the emeralds. That's of course when we get to this. Somebody please give me a good explanation of what happened here. The characters look so bad. And it's like they're in a dark form state or something. I just don't know. This happened the same with the Sonic model, but it was only affecting the new update they had released. And so what I did was to use an old version, which was the Sonic added 4.5, which turned it to 4.6 because it needed to be updated. We have Amy just telling Deanne that it won't get away with what it's doing. And afterward, we still have the same problem. I was asking myself what was going on. But that's when I noticed the whole thing, that my voice was glitching like crazy. It was like crazy. Afterward, the mission was to rescue some Cocos to deliver it to the Elder Coco. So after all of this garbage, I just could not take it anymore. I was just doing some stupid thing with Amy before I was sending the video. Afterwards, I had to Elder Coco by accident. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video commentary. Hope you all liked it a bit. So if you guys want to see more video commentaries like this, leave it in the comments. I really don't know why would you want that, because this was just showcasing how big of a disaster this was. It was really bad. But yeah, hope you all enjoy it. I'll see you all in the next one.
1 hour later.
Hello, this is Future Dark Red here to inform you that during the recording I will be leaving a video commentary because this is a disaster. I managed to fix the Amy's design here and everyone else. I don't know if they're HD, but I don't care anymore. And also to inform, the entire map is completed. So it took a while. I went through all the dialogues of all the characters and I just finished just doing a lot of things. If you're wondering why I'm still having a lot of stuff to do, is because most of them are based on this skill point Cocos, which I really do not need them anymore. I will still do the mission. I accidentally did the Elder Coco first before anything after leaving the game. And we still have Hermit Coco, and then after that we got the emeralds. After that we're going Knuckles, and that will be it. So hope you all at least are looking forward for episode 5, which I promise will be a little better. So yeah, see you all later.